Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/AskReddit. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. People who fall asleep instantly when they go to bed, how? I think most of us just don't get enough physical activity. I've always been a light sleeper, but I worked construction one summer in college. It was very physical because I always got the shit jobs as the dude on the low end of the totem pole. I slept like I was in a coma every night and could go for like 12 hours no problem if I wanted to. I'd get home and fall asleep on the couch after like 20 minutes of TV at 5 p.m. and wake up at 3 a.m. like what the hell happened. If you compare most of our current lifestyles to how humans have lived in the past, it's really pretty unnatural. It's not really that surprising that some of our natural processes might not work like they should. Physical activity definitely helps fall asleep. As a person who never leaves the house, from before the COVID, on days I do leave the house and walk for more than 30 minutes I sleep so well. Well, you see, the trick is to go to bed at 6 a.m., without sleeping for 24 hours. I know my sleep schedule is fucked up. Same, and IDK how to fix this problem. Even now it's 3 a.m., and I'm on my phone writing this comment fully knowing I have school tomorrow, and how shitty I'll feel tomorrow. Fuck dude. 6 months ago I was going to bed at 4 a.m. Then a few months later, 5 a.m. 7 a.m., 8:30 a.m. Twice this week I've been going to bed at noon. I feel that pain. I tried fixing my cycle by just not sleeping for a night and having it wrap around till when I can sleep at a normal hour, but my body refuses to trick itself, and I just continue staying awake. AM tired. It does help if you force yourself to stay up to the AM. LOL. r/technically thetratruf. It takes about a minute, but I don't know how it works. I don't wait till I'm super tired, I don't not use artificial light before bed, and I don't do anything special. Do you go to bed at specific times, or at random? I don't go to bed until I'm tired. Well, I tried that and I didn't sleep the entire night. Take care of your shit before getting to bed so you're not up all night thinking about it. For bigger ticket, more lengthy tasks, get a list done of the steps needed to do the thing so you're not up all night thinking about it. This is a big one. I'm usually good to fall asleep when I climb into bed, not because I'm exhausted, but because I'm just ready to shut down for the night. Like you say, I typically take care of the things I need to so that when I climb into bed, I can let my mind drift off and shut down. On the flip side, my husband is always thinking of things, worrying about little issues, or just trying to plan his next day. He can never get to sleep. I think his racing mind has a lot to do with it. Whenever I'm in a position where I have a lot on my plate, like long-term projects, sleep does not come as easy for me. I work 12 hours a day minimum and haven't had days off in a long time, so I have morning and night routines. When I get home I shower, grab a snack, lay down with my cat while putting on a documentary, and then I wake up in the morning. This is so sweet. I bet your cat loves watching documentaries with you. But I do hope you get some time off though. See, this is my question, I have no idea how people go to sleep with the TV on. My brain can't stop actively being interested in it if it's on. Honestly, I know this isn't exactly a comprehensive explanation, but I've got a pretty physical job, so I'd say, be exhausted? I think this is the answer. I work 12-hour shifts and walk a lot during that time. I sleep really well. I also live in the country, so lots of physical activity even on days off. I give zero thought to sleep. I always nap after a full day's work. When I look at the clock and think if I do sleep soon, I'll be tired tomorrow, I then lay in bed, I put on a podcast and try to listen. It's a rare night I don't sleep before the 10-minute timer expires. I think the people that can't sleep keep adding steps, which only confuses the matter. Add a mask, add earplugs, add a weighted blanket, add white noise, add a fan, add blackout curtains. It's training yourself to require the perfect mix of complex ingredients. Strip all that stuff away and retrain yourself that laying in bed equals sleep. If you lay there for 20 minutes and don't sleep, get up. Sit on the couch, watch some TV. Once you are tired, lay down again. If you don't sleep in 20 minutes, get up and do it all again. Read a book, do a puzzle. That would make me too anxious. Don't go to bed until you're tired. Do enough exercise and thinking during the day to wear yourself out. Toddler son, have a toddler take care of them all day or work all day, and then take care of them. You should be plenty tired, lol. Same. Toddler plus baby. We could fall asleep standing up. I'll bet whoever they are, they probably don't have Reddit and therefore cannot answer this question. I fall asleep in less than 5 minutes every day. I don't do anything special. I generally derp on Reddit or YouTube until I'm tired, then go to sleep. I sleep with a box fan and the TV on for noise, though I don't need it. I can sleep pretty much anywhere. I think the secret to falling asleep quickly is to not try to force it. If you're not tired, you're not tired. Do something productive with that time. Read an article or something. Soon you'll find yourself struggling just a little bit to keep your eyes open. That's the time to call it quits. Put the phone down and close your eyes. I know a few tips for people that need some sleep hacks. Relax all your body, starting from your head to the toes, then either imagine you're in a canoe in the middle of a clear water lake, in a nice sunny day, B, in a hammock in a dark room. Keep your eyes open, even if you can't, you'll eventually fall asleep. Agreed. Practice relaxing. It takes time to build the habit to truly relax, but once you get there it's super easy when you tell yourself it's time. I can fall asleep at 7 p.m. or 12 a.m. any day and sleep through the night. But it took lots of practice relaxing. And don't ever stay in bed all day. The bed is for catching some ZZZZS or bumping uglies, nothing else. Wear an eye mask and earplugs. Earplugs makes my ear go beep 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 and I can literally hear myself breathing. Laughs in tinnitus, I'm afraid that is not possible. I'm usually tired when I go to sleep and my bed's comfy. Work your hardest all day. Put everything you have into every task you face. Every night when you lay down, you know you have done the best that you could. You know tomorrow will come with new challenges, and that you will do your best on them as well. Sleep is easy when you have nothing on your conscience. Relax your neck. Exhaust yourself. Work out, find some active hobbies, or just read books. Chores also works. Smoke a lot of weed throughout the day. Correction, just in the evening. Understandable, have a nice day. I go to bed at a regular time and like to daydream, so when I don't fall asleep in the first 5 to 10 minutes, I enjoy making up stories in my head. Instead of feeling anxious about not sleeping, it's some nice extra time for myself to run my imagination or just reflect on my day. My life sucks, so sleeping it's the best part of the day. Practice, I guess. Copious amounts of alcohol. I have chronic migraines and sleep used to be the only remedy. I trained myself to completely relax and fall asleep anywhere, anytime, if possible, no matter how great the pain was. Good times. Nowadays it got so bad that I wake up and throw up a few times a night. FML. I feel you are pain. Not quite as bad, but I have the same condition. Can't even nap during an attack, but weed knocks me right out. Only way to kill a couple of hours at a time, since I can't keep a pill down. A full day of physical labor. Narcolepsy. It's great at night, when I'm driving or in the middle of a meeting and I realize I have 5 minutes to pull over / lie down. It's not so much fun. My kid wakes me up promptly at 6 a.m. then I run around dealing with all my dependents, kids, pets, house, etc. At 8 or 9 a.m. I start working where I stare at a computer all day and mentally exhaust myself. Then after work I do side work because, gotta have stupid side hustles these days. Then I play with my kid before bedtime, which usually involves a large amount of running around or piggyback rides. Then I help get her ready for bed, which is somehow more taxing than the early mornings. Then I go sit on the couch with my wife and immediately fall asleep. About an hour later my wife wakes me up to tell me to go to real bed, so I have to fall asleep all over again. Then about 2 a.m. my kid comes into the bedroom, gets in between us and literally kicks me out of bed so she has space to flail around next to my wife. So I go back to the couch, which is ironically where I fell asleep the first time. And then this has pretty much repeated, not unlike Groundhog's Day, for the last 4 years. So yeah, I'm just fucking exhausted, that's how I do it. I worked really hard, fall right to sleep, take your brain offline by playing out the same fantasy scenario each night. After a while, it becomes a trained reaction. When you think about that fantasy, your brain will fall asleep. I love those days where I would dream about some pristine white beach and knock out after a while. What do you do on nights when these fantasies don't appear as fast as you want them to? I only use my bed for sleep. I don't watch TV in bed, I don't read in bed, I'm not on my phone in bed. My body is trained to go right to sleep when I go to bed because I've trained it that way. I do nothing but sleep when I'm in bed. I also don't use the snooze button on my alarm. Let's face it, 9 extra minutes of sleep isn't going to help me. After some time forcing myself to get up on the first alarm, now I'm able to wake up right away. After working 12-hour night shift 4 nights in a row as a healthcare worker, all I can think of is sleep. Usually it takes me 2 minutes to fall asleep after I finish work. Get old. It will happen for you too. I'm middle-aged, and it was like this for me since I have memories. I'm a natural early bird, so socially, am kind of a buzzkill. But I keep my routine even on weekends, no phone 30 minutes before bed, have been deliberately healthy since about 22 or so. PMS fatigue is a hindrance, so I take a melatonin the 2 to 4 days before menses, and if I'm having a lot of life stress. I prioritize sleep and exercise, and it works. Drugs and alcohol. Basically meditation, not so much as in I intended to meditate as it's just how I naturally ended up learning how to sleep. Lay in bed and observe how your body feels, start from your toes and see if you're tensing anything or anything is uncomfortable. Just sort of observe how each part of your body feels and try stretching it and making it comfortable. Work up through your body until everything feels right. Then, I try to focus on my breathing, taking slow, deep, measured breaths, while focusing on the random colors behind my eyes. If a thought pops into my head, I try staring deeper into the back of my own eyelids at the little bits of random color that appear. I also have a few rules. There is actually a significant genetic component. So, while a lot of folks are going to suggest exercise, no electronics, etc., the fact of the matter is a lot is beyond your control. I can fall asleep standing up, any time of day, thanks to my genes and nothing else. Scrolled way too far down to find this. It's not the whole picture, but genes play a large role. Wait, is it possible? Right. Reading these comments is making me realize how bad my sleeping really is. Booze. Works until it doesn't. I go to bed when I need to sleep, not when the sleep schedule whatnot tells me to sleep. If I am not tired, I will not sleep. It takes me about 2 minutes. I simply think about the same hypothetical scenario every night, and within a couple of minutes I am sound asleep and sleep right through. The vast majority of the time I cannot recall a dream. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.